What if one discovery forced scientists to rethink Earth's entire history? And what if that discovery was hiding in one of the quietest places in Australia? Today, we're diving into strange glass stones, missing craters, and clues from space that don't match anything we've ever seen before. This new finding shocked experts, and the reason why will surprise you. A long time ago, something unbelievable happened. A fiery rock the size of a skyscraper came crashing through Earth's atmosphere. It hit the ground with such force that shock waves raced across continents. When the dust finally settled, the land changed forever. And in the middle of all that destruction, something unexpected appeared. Across southern Australia, tiny pieces of black, glass-like stones were scattered everywhere. These weren't everyday glass pieces from a broken window. They were something far stranger. Scientists call them tektites. Small, smooth, glossy objects formed when a massive impact melts the ground and blasts it into the air. These bits of molten rock cool so fast that they turn into glass before they even hit the ground again. Tektites are already rare, but what scientists discovered this time was beyond anything they expected. For many years, researchers believed the last major tektite event happened about 780,000 years ago, when a large meteor hit Earth and sent glassy fragments raining across parts of Asia and Australia. But when scientists tested these newly found tektites, they realized something shocking. These pieces weren't thousands of years old. They were around 11 million years old. That alone would have been a huge surprise. But the biggest twist came from their chemical fingerprint. Every impact leaves behind a unique mixture of minerals, almost like a meteor's personal signature. These new tektites didn't match any known crater on Earth. None. Zero. That means one thing. A separate, enormous asteroid once hit Earth, and its crater is still missing. So where did it land? Scientists searched Australia first. No luck. The ground there had changed too much over millions of years. The impact might have actually happened far away, maybe in Southeast Asia's thick forests or under Papua New Guinea's rugged mountains. Over millions of years, rain, wind, and shifting continents could have buried the crater so deeply that it vanished from the surface. Today, all we have left are these glassy clues scattered across the land like a forgotten cosmic story. And these tektites are truly fascinating. Some look like tiny black droplets, frozen in time. Others are long and smooth, shaped by the speed at which they flew through the air. They shine like dark gemstones, but inside them are signs of unreal heat. The kind of heat powerful enough to melt rock in an instant. Imagine molten debris shooting into the sky, cooling in midair, and falling across the continent like a storm of glowing confetti. That's how powerful the impact must have been. Discoveries like this remind us that Earth has been hit by more giant asteroids than we ever realized. By studying these tektites, scientists can estimate the size of the asteroid, the angle it struck at, and the effect it had on the environment millions of years ago. But the truth is, the crater itself is still missing. It's almost like the asteroid hit the planet, left behind these shiny breadcrumbs, and then disappeared without leaving a mark. Southern Australia now holds these glass pieces like pages of a diary written in the language of ancient space rocks. But Australia is not the only place hiding cosmic secrets. Let's explore a few other impact sites that scientists have figured out. Deep in Western Australia, there's a place called the Pilbara region, one of the oldest pieces of land on the planet. Here, geologists found what might be the oldest impact crater ever discovered on Earth. This crater is believed to be 2.7 billion years old. To put that into perspective, Earth itself is about 4.5 billion years old, which means this crater formed when the planet was still young, restless, and very different from the world we know. When it first formed, this crater may have stretched nearly 60 miles across. Over billions of years, wind, rain, and time wore it down. Instead of a deep bowl, what's left today is more like a dome, called the North Pole Dome, and about 20 miles of its center still remain. Finding something this old is like discovering a fossil from the beginning of Earth's story. Most of the planet's early surface has been destroyed or recycled through volcanoes, earthquakes, and shifting continents. So a crater that survived for nearly 3 billion years is almost a miracle. Between 4 billion and 2.5 billion years ago, Earth looked nothing like today. The planet was mostly covered in oceans. Volcanoes erupted endlessly. Chemicals swirled in the water. Continents were just starting to form. Life was still extremely simple. Most rocks from that era disappeared long ago. But the Pilbara crater survived. And there's more. Around 347 billion years ago, another massive meteor struck what is now Western Australia. Scientists discovered something at this site that proved an impact happened. Shatter cones. Shatter cones are cone-shaped fracture patterns in rock that form under shock waves so powerful they can't be created by anything on Earth today. Not earthquakes, not volcanoes, only meteor impacts. These shatter cones gave scientists the exact age of the strike, and it shocked them. This impact may have been as large as the famous Chicxulub crater in Mexico, the one that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. Imagine a meteor that powerful hitting a young Earth. That's the kind of event that shapes a planet. Scientists even found tiny droplets of molten rock, pieces that were blasted into the sky and cooled in midair. Scattered so far that some landed all the way in South Africa. That tells us just how violent the impact was. Now let's fast forward in time and travel far from Australia to the North Sea off the coast of England. In 2002, researchers discovered a mysterious circular dent under the seafloor. It was almost 2 miles wide, hidden under rock and sediment for millions of years. They named it the Silver Pit Crater. For 2 decades, scientists argued about where it came from. Some thought it was an asteroid. Others insisted it was caused by shifting salt layers or volcanic activity. But after 20 years of debate, the mystery was solved. New 3D seismic imaging, like taking an MRI of the Earth, showed the classic shape of an impact crater. It had a raised center, a ring of broken rock, and even small mini-craters created by falling debris. Drill samples from the 1980s revealed microscopic quartz grains with tiny scars. Scars that only form under extreme pressure from an asteroid impact. Scientists now know the Silver Pit Crater was made by an asteroid that struck Earth between 43 and 46 million years ago. That's long after the dinosaurs disappeared, but still powerful enough to cause giant waves and major damage across the region. So what do all these stories mean? They show us that Earth has been struck over and over again, not just once or twice, but many times across billions of years. Some craters vanished, some survived, and some, like the one linked to the tektites in Australia, remained missing. The new discovery in southern Australia is terrifying because it shows us that a massive asteroid once hit our planet, and we still can't find where it struck. If that crater is buried somewhere, that means Earth's surface can hide enormous scars without us even realizing it. It also reminds us that space is full of rocks, big enough to change the entire planet in a single moment. Scientists are still searching. New technologies, better imaging, and deeper drilling may help uncover the missing crater. Until then, those shiny black tektites are our only clue. Ancient messages from an impact powerful enough to shape a continent. And who knows, there may be more discoveries waiting under our feet, hidden by time, slowly working their way to the surface. Because even though Earth feels calm today, its past is full of fire, collisions, and events that shaped everything we see around us. If you enjoyed this journey into Earth's ancient secrets, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into our planet's mysteries. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.